So last time we were dealing with a lot of different issues and stuff, specifically with our iron mine. I flushed out all the iron off stream. I'm hoping that this time we'll get a little bit more progress in. It's gonna be a lot more logistics. I know, logistics. But we're gonna deal with that as we go with it. Let us continue then. All right, so here we are. The amount of time we have here is the amount of stuff that we have here. First of all, I was going through and trying to wipe off everything, like wipe out everything, and I ended up deleting a portion of our old, our new stuff as well. All the resources and stuff that we gained from over here is basically all stuck in here. Like there's a lot of steel stuff, some metal stuff, you know, all this kind of stuff. We have all this kind of ready for us, so we don't really need to worry too much about that specifically. As you can see, we have some floating things up here. Do I have any room? I do have room. Let me just quickly make a lookup tower. I also went ahead and grabbed some stuff out of the purchaser, the awesome shop, because yeah, we need to do that. I wonder, can I like, first of all, where's that box right there? One day I'll get used to not having my phone on. One day. Anyway, let's get on with it. I need to make a foundation from here, but I can't seem to do that. So I will just zoop. I don't know how to. I've severely fucked myself with this. I can do this though. I think these are on the ground though. Oh wait, don't do that. I'll probably take damage. So basically, right, we're gonna go around. We're gonna do a lot of logistic stuff. Get our iron mine back up in store. I just shot my round into that. That's pretty not helpful. But you know, we are in it right now to win it. And then, you know, if things don't end up going as well as I think they will, then we'll just go from there. Where is this annoying? Is it there? Oh my god, it's there, isn't it? Okay. What if I just fall and press E? E. Or if I go up slightly, do I just immediately fall? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I didn't want to do the ramp thing, but I'm just gonna do the ramp thing now. Can't afford. Oh, because I like emptied my entire thing. Hold on. I'm going to do this real quick. Delete all that. Oh, you can also notice the hub is gone. Because yeah. I mean, how else are we gonna redo our iron mine if we don't have space? Oh. That's all that was in there. A few items. Okay, get rid of all this. Okay. Basically, I think all of this is good now. Don't want to unveil all of that yet until I have space for it. I'm just gonna get rid of all of these guys. So we're gonna basically go kind of crazy over here because there's nothing else here. Gonna max it out for once. We're kind of lifted, I remember that, but we're not that lifted. Oh crap, I'm full up. All right, I'm gonna go empty this out. But yeah, this is basically what I've been doing for the past, not today, but last night. After the stream, I was just like, all right, well, I probably should gotta move on with that. I got everything. It's empty. I'll do this. I'll just put all of this stuff in. All of it. Oh, no more room. Might need to make another one. That's kind of just been the thing I've been doing. And you know, as we go along here, I'll be referring back to these tanks here, I guess. Our storage center, you could call it. And grab them and have them move back into place. Okay, well, there you go. That's all of it. Store all, sort. Okay, great. All right, so I have an empty inventory, so there shouldn't be a box there. I'm scared about this. Do I have room for this in my inventory? It looks like I do. Okay, we're good. Because basically that's what we're trying to get past. Store all, sort. Okay, and I think we're maxed up a little bit. We might need another storage bin. That's all right. Oh, never mind. So, how have you guys been doing? Oh crap, is that another box? Messed up, didn't I? That sucks. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to ramp up there anyway now. Hope you guys are doing well though. Hope everything's good. Hope you guys are having a fun weekend. If it is the weekend for you. If it's not the weekend for you, it is for me. I don't know. Hope you have a good day at least. Hope you're like in the Maldives or something and you're just waiting on the next trip, like the next trip over, you know? I want to destroy that. I just want to take it. Holy crap. We're gonna have to make another one of these. Another one of these industrial storage bins. I need the industrial pipe for that. Store. Industrial pipe. Store. If we do that first, we can get some more space out of it. And yeah, there's a pipe, so we could do that there and just have another thing to use. Need to be specific order. Not gonna like. What? I'm missing steel beams now. That's illegal. I only need one. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good time. There's been a lot of, you know, good and bad news going around and all that different types of stuff. Especially over here in the US. But we're all pushing through it together. Trying to make sure we don't immediately implode. You know, as time goes on, we'll hopefully get back to a regular. And some of you may already be at a regular, in which case that's really good for you. There is... I think this is it, right? No. Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, wait a second. Where's the rest of the foundations that I haven't got? Let's see here. After this, then, we should be basically good. Okay, call. Oh. I wish there was like a mass to, like, you know, I don't know. There needs to be like a declaration of what counts as a factory and what's not, kind of like how like houses are in Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, a factory needs to have a roof. for it to be called a factory. And then this item can work. You can copy the factory or whatever. If you have enough resources or something like that. But I guess, you know, some people like open air factories. They'll be harder to copy for them, and that wouldn't really be fair to all the players. And again, having less accessibility is not necessarily better than having no accessibility. I don't know, etc., etc., blah blah blah. Anyway, here we are, empty space. So let's look at what I messed up over here, because I messed up a lot of things over here. Yeah, messed up a lot of things over here. I think these were 2 smelters, and then they were going to go into constructors, and I just kind of like took them, which wasn't a good idea. So I'm going to go grab some materials. I think we're going to need concrete, iron plates, and iron rods, and then perhaps some reinforced iron plates as well. We have a bunch of stuff like that. So maybe like 3 stacks of this, 3 stacks of this. Reinforced iron plates is good. Probably something here. And then that's our hub materials. We can't forget about that. And then yeah, we'll do this as well. As you can see, it's already telling us to build the hub. We know that we're on like phase 4. All right, it's gonna be okay. And then, so we have the iron plates, the iron rods, the concrete, the reinforced iron plates. I would like to have steel pipes and a few of these. I think that's all we'll need for the moment being. This is all on the world grid, so what should be happening here, since there's basically nothing going on over here, I can go and remove these guys. No, wait, no, I don't have to. Kinda. Okay, so where's the far off lands, right? That's where the major power supply is coming from, right? Over here, and it comes to here, comes to here. We're gonna delete the poles that aren't on the foundation, and then worry about it as we go along. Because yeah. And then, you know, these guys don't really need to move on for right now. And then now we just focus on the iron. Okay, look at this miner. What's wrong with it? It needs 2 smelters. That's what's wrong with it. So I'm gonna take this off, take this guy off, put a smelter, and we're just gonna keep going like this. Okay. You can see with the poles like already there, we can't like manage it appropriately. I think that's not in a good position. Okay. I feel like that's off. Anyone see that as off? I think it's off. We'll do that. That's better. Okay, and since this is not like major, okay, we'll actually get rid of this actually. If you could please not immediately destroy everything I love and enjoy. Oh, what the heck is that? I'm gonna fill up my crap with iron. What if I just do this? Oh, come on. Maybe I did need to scoot it a bit forward. Okay, fine. You know what? We'll just have the weird looking conveyor, all right? We'll just have the weird, not fully right-angled conveyor, all right? Because we don't have all the time in the world. We need to logistify this. We'll just do that. That works the exact same way. We'll cry about it later. I don't know what this was for. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this... Oh, this doesn't say. What does this say? This is smelter. That's a constructor. Oh, so this is the smelter for screws, I think? And then this is the constructor for plates. So I think this is for screws, and then this was supposed to be for rods. So I'm gonna put a... First, I'm gonna get up here. There's a ladder somewhere. I know this. Okay, so then the rods take 15 each. These smelters output 30. When they output 30, that tells me that we need to construct 2 constructors for rods per thing. So we need to align this with splitters. Splitters. See, that's the reason why I don't like using mass dismantle if it's not like for a complete carnage. I will have this there in a second. Logistics wise, we have a splitter. And I'm starting to think that maybe I should just have these episodes be a little bit more, let's see, a little bit more, like I shouldn't have them so separated out. Just like a minor contention there. This was right. This is right. Maybe I just need more pathing here. Maybe I deleted these on accident. Maybe. It's possible. So I need a constructor here, maybe? For the left angle side. I just need you to focus. There we go. Can't afford, need wire. Okay, we'll get wire and industrial plates. I have wire over there, but I want to see if I have it over here first. You know, there's no industrial plates in here. We have plenty of industrial plates there. Wire. 4K wire. Donde wire. I mean, this is just some reinforced plates just sitting in there, so I don't mind grabbing those too. There's some wire. And you know, as time goes along, right, we're gonna have ore basically there, and we can just bring these out as like test material to use for the whole thing. You know? So like, let's say something needs screws, I can flow screws in and be like, okay, so this works perfectly with this, you know? So it's good to have all the like engraved materials there, you know? All this surplus of materials that we have over there. They're not really surplus. They're just the materials that we own. If you don't mind to let me up, smelter. I want upsies. Man, I am like terrible at the platforming in this game right now, man. Not even right now. You guys have seen terrible platforming altogether this entire series. Alright. So 15 goes here. So luckily for us, I think we can actually right angle this. Actually, that's not a right angle at all because of the because I didn't straighten it out beforehand. And 2. There we go. We'll have another constructor here. Want it there. Okay. Good stuff. And then this guy over here, he needs a splitter. We'll probably have another constructor maybe there. then right next to him. And then we'll have a splitter. I think maybe we'll make 7 and 8 splitters and mergers. So like, actually 6 and 7 makes more sense. 6, 7. So 6, 7, and then organization 8 for that. 9, 8. There we go. So then 7 is the splitter. This aligned with the constructor or aligned with this? Not gonna lie, I think that's right. Okay. Invalidly shaped conveyor. Sadness. A 7. Oh, that is not. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? We'll get used to this. Come on. 7. Then 7 again. Maybe like right here. It's like kind of like in the middle kind of a thing. Then this won't be an invalid shape, right? No, it won't. And it actually looks okay. I'm gonna do that. That has an invalid shape though. Okay, maybe we give it some space then for these constructors. I'm scared about giving a lot of space because of well, just because it's kind of scary to give a lot of space. I see this isn't really aligned pad, so I guess I really shouldn't have aligned it too well. Alright, so in that case, what we'll do then is put the constructor like here. Because it can see, like, it's with it being aligned here, it doesn't work. So we'll just have it. I don't want to have them in a line though. Oh, maybe we'll just do this. Give it a little bit of space, but not too much. And then, from doing that, oh, this isn't. There we go. Ah. Platforming! Platforming! Up, up, up. As you can tell, I was great in like all the first-person shooter lobbies that I definitely came to. Okay, there we go. So if we then take the splitter here, like this, then still make it look cool by having a right angle. Can you align with this? Is that aligned? To that little flower, this flower bird thing is hanging out with the guru. All right, so that should be good. So then that basically takes these two splitters and has them, you know, output, you know, 15 per 15. That's basic component number 1 done. Basic component number 2 is, you know, plates, which I think is 1-to-1. So I think we already got that all figured out. Yeah, so that's good. We gotta get power into these guys though, or have some semblance of a power kind of generation here. So I'm thinking maybe something like this up here. We'll do that. And then have this also go to here. I think we can upgrade these too, if I'm not wrong. So if I go to like 1, for instance, and then say like E, I can make it Mark 1 with quick wire. So let me get some quick wire just in case we need to upgrade our connection. Because that would be really beneficial for like mistakes and stuff like that. Plus, you know, having multiple connections, it's a really good advantage, you know? Why not use it? Here. Look, I didn't make sense of organizing these because they're all going to get moved away anyway, so... What? We don't have them here? Are they where the old hub used to be? No? Did we actually just run out of quickwire? Or did I just miss it? I could just run back and go get it from the quickwire mine real quick. Three, four. I mean, we have a lot of steel. I thought we had like some on us. I guess we didn't. Must have been just wire that we had on us. Okay. Oh no, there's the quick wire. Right next to the regular wire. Okay. Cool. Anyways. So we have the two smelters connected. Right? Up here. And then we have to go ahead, build this maybe over here, and maybe I could say 1 E, and you know what, yeah, I'm gonna make this a super one because I feel like it's gonna connect a lot of things, because yeah, it's already maxed out, and I think there's like 2 more I'd like it to connect to. 3, 4. There we go. Also, we lost a power. There was a power, like big power thing over there that was taking up a lot of power. With how we built our coal generators back in the power zone, I just thought it wouldn't be that much of a loss. I don't know if that's going to be a big loss later to have one of the generators come off, but we have like a ton more. Like 1 per generator, and I think we have 8 generators, like 8 different containers. I think we're fine. So that's this done. That's basically all of the rods that we can get out of this one mine done, right? Also, I know about Mark IIs. Well, maybe I should upgrade them all to Mark IIs then. It's just that if I do it, this needs more smelters. I mean, this is already splitting, so I guess it's not a huge loss. If we do that, then we'd have to... it's just... No, let's not do that. Well... Yeah, I think... If we were to maximize a bit on how much iron we're actually getting, right? If we like made this to a Mark II, which I think we can with this. We need encased industrial beams, 2 portable miners, and a modular frames. We have all those things. Encased industrial beams, modular frames. Oh my god, I climbed it. And then, okay, here are the miners. We have plenty of encased industrial beam, modular frames, and there's something else. It was need more modular frames, basically. One of those. We could upgrade all 3 of these miners, basically, so I guess it'd be a loss if we didn't do that. Sucks on, like, having to figure out how much we have to do, but it's better overall for the main being the main time that we have. Mark miner 2. Okay. So this miner would basically have a lot more to go for it. It's at 120, I believe. Okay. With 120, that does require I don't know how to climb. Okay, there we go. So this would make it to where we could make way more rods off of this, way more plates off of that, and way more of the screws, you know? And then, you know, we probably are going to have to contain it all, but in that case, that's what, like 4 more of these constructors, and then like... So this is what I'm thinking, right? We need to figure out how to use elevation here. Elevation would require us... Am I stuck now? Okay, great. So I think elevation would require us to bring out from here, because we want it to be an equal split, right? So what we want to do is have... we want it to be split 4 ways, right? Have 30 coming to each of these smelters. First of all, how are we even going to get the second thing up there, you may ask? How are we going to have the second floor? Well, simply build a wall of 3 big and put a foundation down. That might be good enough. In which case, we're probably going to start using wall mounts instead of the other things. But if we do this, probably don't need these walls now. We needed the elevation. We can bring this up and have it smelt on the upper floor rods. That might be good. Okay. So then, if this gets brought up here, that's going to be split 3 ways. What we could do instead is have this splitter be a 2-way splitter, and then it gets one of the routes gets split into this, and then one of the routes gets split up here. That's what we can do. So let's do that. Okay. So then we'll have the splitter, even though it's already in my inventory thing, I decided not to use it. Split 2 ways up here, then split another 2 ways up here. Oh, did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. Splitter. Yes, I did do that wrong. It's okay though. We want this to be like right here. Okay. Invalid shape. Oh, I see. I don't feel like moving this, so I'm just gonna have to make it work somehow. Maybe like back here. That's not gonna work. Oh, what if we have it center aligned? So we have the input over here, like this. Because this is gonna go in here. That's gonna look kind of wobbly. It's okay though. Okay, am I doing something? Was this a merger? This was a merger. It's a splitter. Ugh. It's okay, it's okay. The general form is still correct. No, that was wrong. We don't want you to go directly, we want you to go around. And you go in there. And then this guy is gonna go in there. And then the other side is gonna go up. So that's gonna be a conveyor lift Mark 1. Actually can't see. Over the hill. But we wanted to go on the hill, excuse us. Oh, don't we have the conveyor floor holes? I bet we can use that here. I bet we could. Want to look cool. I don't know if I'm going to be using them really effectively, but probably the more I use them, the better I'll understand stuff about them, right? And then we probably want like a floor hole. Somewhere around there. Right there, somewhere. I mean, like, how else is this gonna work? Did that work? Look up tower, can I see this? I never realized how helpful the look up tower was until I started using it more for elevation purposes. That did not. Okay. But what can work is if we do it from up here, maybe. Okay, there we go. Clipping may occur. That's kind of the point. We want clipping to occur. That's okay. Want a floor hole. That should be fine, right? Yes, this is exactly what we wanted. This is what we're here for. All right. So with that there, that's gonna take the miner stuff from here to here. That would really suck if that had like bent stuff, and then we have to redo all this again. So then this is gonna go into these two. Those two are gonna go into their constructors that we have over here, and we're gonna do the same thing upstairs. Basically, go up here. Okay, and then have, what's it called? This is 2 smelters. Okay. I love how this isn't snapping. gonna be okay. 7 is the splitter. Okay, that's not exactly how I wanted this to go. This is coming up from here. First, we're gonna test it. Actually, let's test it now. I probably have some ore in me, so let me... How does this work? Is this gonna go up? It does go up. Okay. And then we want a splitter from here. Works with this. Doesn't snap, which is very weird to me. Okay. Okay, I see the iron coming through, which gives me hope that I'm doing things right. And then we probably want this up here, so for our smelters, have this here. Have this there. Like that. And then 4 constructors, right? I think that's 5 from where we're at. So that's like what? Through here. Constructors. Well, we need extra space actually from where this is. So start from here. I kind of just want to build to what we need first, like work around it. I don't know. Something kind of simple like this. Simple but effective. Kind of what I feel like I'm going pretty well so far, but no idea for sure. Okay. Well, they kind of all aligned. Perfect. I was like, I kind of gave it enough space to see if it would fit what we would need, and it did. That's good. Well, first, this should work. There. God, that's not good. Okay. Oh no, that's right. That's correct. I'm basically conveyor happy right now. That's what that was showing me. There, and then there. Awesome. All right. So this is good. We have the bottom layer and the upper layer for rods. And that's how it's going to work. I like that. So we have the rods coming through here. Now, a fact of containing it, that's the only thing that's kind of worrying me. Either containing it or moving it to different locations. I'm not really thinking that much ahead on this because I know about modular frames and all the other stuff. But the more I think about it, the more it kind of confuses me. So I'm like trying to keep things kind of lowball here. Like, because these are the primary components. It's going to get a little spaghettified no matter what I do. It's just how I handle the spaghetti that matters. Don't need these foundations, I think. Add the foundations as they are needed. Because we want to keep things under lock. Okay, we need power pole like here. You know, for symmetrical purposes, we can have one here as well. And then if we had like walls here, for instance, we can have a wall power line to come through. I think that's what I want. Has one connector on each side of the wall. This attaches to a wall. Oh, okay. I think we want a double wall outlet because we want it to come towards the outside. Right. So power-wise, double wall outlet here-ish. Have cord go directly here. And then, you know, this guy. Hole that comes here. Actually, you know what we could do? We could actually just like, oh, actually, two. Connect both of these. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. All right, so that's how this iron is going to be taken care of. Now I think it's on to the next one. I think we've powered it. We've got the basics of it down, and now we should have about 8 constructors coming out for iron. Next, now we need is to upgrade this and see how we can get that moving. I think this is 1-to-1, but we are lacking on space when it comes to like dealing with this. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a second floor thing, and then I think we'll just do the same thing because there's like a little upward advantage that we can do over here. So that's what we'll do. Seems good to me. So I can do actually. Do I have the ladders? I saw ladders in the thing. I wonder if I actually got that. Yes, I did. If I did that, this would be more helpful. Okay. Or if we do a little bit over here, over here, same foundation. Oops, I think it's clashing. I know why, because of that. All right. And then take this ladder back up here. I'm kind of glad that I got the ladders now. Good. That's really helpful. Be able to just climb up anytime I need it, without me having to build something the whole time. So then I need a conveyor lift from this area up here, right? If I can manage that. So, spawning all my logistics equipment all at once. Technically could put a floor hole over here just for the sake of it. Sure. But now I need to find out where the hole goes. Like right there. And then if I start the conveyor lift from down there, if I can. Conveyor lift. Is that gonna work? I don't know. check it out. I think this should work. Okay. So I think, oh, maybe you need to have a double. Is that what it is? Like you put something over here. No, I don't want it to go that way. Okay, so I messed up. That's what this is telling me, that I messed up. Yes, I want it to come out. Yes. Oh, is this out of line? This has to be out of line. That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta move the roll. This way? Ah! I'm just gonna keep the floor hole up there, and then have it. No. Stop. There. Or here. One or the other. These floor holes are a lot more fidgety than I want them to. Okay, this can't be this hard to do. Right? Like, I've seen, like, people use this without freaking the fuck out. I guess I'm just really bad. If we have this, then I want to... I don't know. I'm just stick it up there. And then I'm just gonna put a floor hole there. It's painful. There we go. So this should work. Please, for the love of God, work. And I completely ran by the ladder. That's perfect. All right. Okay, why? Am I just... This can't be this hard. Come on. It's going the wrong way. Why is it going? Why is this happening? Okay. Okay. This is what I've decided to do. Oh no. What? It works now? No, it doesn't work. It doesn't have something to hold it up with. No. Delete this. Yes. This direction. Fall. Okay, then it doesn't go down. Why is it that? I don't know. I don't know why it works that way, but whatever. It's on the right way now, right? Like I'm about to see stuff in there now, right? Generally speaking, that's how this is gonna work. Looks like it. I keep falling. After we build the iron mine, I'm thinking about like having hypertubes from wherever we place the hub to all these different locations. Okay, there you go. All right, so this is the plates. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, we've gotten to the point to where we have this for our plates. So let's get, basically we gotta get smelters up here. One of them, because I think third, let's see here. This is outputting, oh, we haven't upgraded this yet. Let's upgrade it. I need another miner, so I'm gonna make that real quick. I think I'll actually have my crafting location be like right next to this tank. These tanks, I should say. Workshop. Oh no, it's on like on the ground or something. It's weird. Anyway, portable miner. Okay. The thing is, it doesn't even need this extra portable miner. It's actually just gonna have one left in my inventory. I'm pretty sure. Okay, this is outputting 120, right? 120 gets split. Like this. One this way, and then another splitter somewhere over here. Splitter. Here? Yes, think about right. Yeah, here, as close as we can, actually. Because this is less than 60, I want to give it more than that. Do that. Have it right angled. So that's gonna make this 60. That 60 will then travel to those two as was 30 each, and then 30 per 30. And then this is gonna go up to as 60. Right, so as its max. I guess the miner itself should be... How much does this take? Forgot. Where is the conveyors? 120. So yeah, we want to upgrade this. Because this is going to be pulling out 120 at a time, right? So that way these two won't be like, where's the resources? Because this is too fast. We can't handle it anyway. Mark 2. Okay, 120, 60, 60, 30, 30, 30. 30 goes to 15. Great. And these two are just smelters, actually. Now that I look at it. So I must have deleted the constructors here. No, these are the smelters for the screws. We'll leave that alone. Because the screws are weird. They are very weird. For cast screws, they're extremely weird. So we have basically these two, right? Which would last for 60 on this, and then 60 up there. That splits to 30. 30 gets put into here. 30 goes into, it takes in 30 per minute, so that's 30 to 30. 30 to 30 gives 20 plates per minute. Right? Yeah. Since we're splitting off a 60 from up over here, And we should be all good, because that's 30 in, that's 30 in. Yeah. Yeah. That all makes sense. So then, on the other side, we got to do the same thing, basically. We got to just split out once from that location to 2 smelters and then 2 different constructors instead of 4. So this is the plates over here. So we got to split it out. That's the first thing we do. Then we have the smelters. I actually don't mind. Well, actually I do mind because of, yeah, I do want them to end up facing this direction. Be better for all of us if that was the case. This goes here. Is this a merger? No. And how come this is being... Is this flipped the other direction? It is flipped the other direction, isn't it? It's always one or the other. Okay. Smelter. There we go. So, my interruptions were for good reason, because apparently there's an orange flavor Goku Super Saiyan like soda can that my fiance just got me, which looks pretty freaking cool if you ask me. I'll probably send a picture on Twitter first, but like interruptions for like nicely flavored Dragon Ball soda that could potentially make you to a Super Saiyan, not sponsored. Just saying. Pretty good for interruptions. Anyways. We have this power pole here. For this, we'll bring this away. Have that be there. Oh wait, don't we want to have like some sort of power module that has to connect to? So we'll have a wall. One of the walls be here, like right behind here, because I don't really want to put anything behind here. Other than that, I don't want a filter. And then we will put a double outlet, a Mark 1 here. Have this be the source of power for this. And then it'll spread as we go along. So this will be powered. These are being split. And so now we just need the constructors. It's just 1-to-1, so we'll just construct them 1-to-1. Floor is too steep. You can fix that. Clipping. Oh, that's clipping. That's also clipping. How bad is that clipping? I don't think it's that bad. Like, obviously, any closer, that would start to make its integrity a little weird. But maybe the constructor will work if we do this. Yes, it will. Yes, and it'll be still a little it'll be shifty conveyors, but conveyors nonetheless. And we'll pour this out. Okay. And if you're noticing here, we're starting to gain kind of like a pattern up here of how things are working. And maybe we'll just keep going up, you know, as we go along to kind of fit more things together. All right. So next we need to upgrade this guy, the miner. And I'm pretty sure we haven't figured out how to even handle its regular 60 yet. So you don't actually want the other miner. Like, come on. Anyway, I'll build one because I don't want to have to redo all the connections. I'm definitely building on the table here. Definitely. Anyway. Miner 2. So that's gonna go into this. And we definitely want it to be split again, like the same way we have been. Elevate, have another 2 smelters here. So that way we can smelt it all accordingly. I just don't know how we're gonna construct the screws efficiently. Because if you remember, well, we'll do that as soon as we get the elevation thing worked out. So let me go ahead and get the elevation thing worked out then. We do something like, well, this schmear, and then this schmear right here. This. Oh, and then maybe we'll go around the bend here. Have a little bit of extension out here. That should be fine. I feel like the place is looking different. It's definitely taking a little bit more space because we're being more exact. But the more exact we are, I feel as if the less will have to change. You know? Anyways, we got to get a floor hole ready for this, which is going to be right here. And then we're probably going to delete these smelters now I see it. That won't. Fine. Don't know why these power poles are here. I think it was because I had some sort of construction fantasy that I can't apply right now. This is a single connection. And, you know, if things aren't powered, I'll figure it out. You know, we'll get there. So this is the main splitter. And basically what we want to do is have this. I think I'd rather it not be in the way of these guys. So this main splitter will then just go to these. Will just get split again right in front of it. Right? That makes sense. Splitter. There. And then these, then in front of this would be the 2 smelters. I think that's how I want to do this here. One, 2. Okay. So that handles that. That allows these to get their maximum full thing. Now comes the floor hole part, which I hate the most. Because I don't understand why floor holes act the way they do, but they do. So there's probably an easier way to handle this, but where is the floor holes? You probably want to grab conveyor 1s. This way, it's good. This way. That. So like right aligned with the this. Also, we just remembered that we want this to not be a regular thing, but at ×2. So that way, when they leave, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, and then we'll go back to this. Very left 1. Okay. That should work. Note this should work, but we're gonna go up there and probably see an empty hole again. Yes. Fair 1. If you don't mind. Actually, you know what? It facing this direction is not a bad idea. That's good. Yeah, I like this direction. So basically, this will be ore. And then this ore is going to need to be split. You can do a close-up, that's fine. And then this is going to be taken in by 2 smelters. I think here and here is probably a good idea. Sake of keeping space in an okay place. Here is probably fine. Okay, well, never mind. This. This. 2. Yeah, good. Good stuff. That's that system. Now we have 2 smelters in. And now we have to split these things up. Split things up accordingly, right? So let me show you the recipe that we were dealing with, right? That's the screws. So for screws, actually, you know, I can just put a constructor here. We need more space anyway, so now. You know, we can probably take all of the basic parts and have them all kind of form into a single file somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That way it's not that way it's not so like, because all of these are kind of like different levels of like forwardness, x value wise, you know. I don't know if x is forward in this case. X in our case, you know. Oh god, but we're fine. But you know, I think that would help us a little bit. Okay. So basically, right, if we had a constructor here, let's pretend like, oh, we think that screws are 1-to-1, which they most definitely aren't. In fact, I've been using the cast screw thing so wrong this whole time. It takes 12.5 per minute. Now, each smelter outputs about 30 ingots per minute. So if we said, you know, for instance, 12.5 times 2, you can see that's 25. Then since each smelter only outputs about 30 per minute, we have 5 excess if we try to maximize that, you know? So if we did like 4, for instance, so if we like merged it and tried to split it, we would have 10 excess. So 10 excess of ingots, basically. So we need to get to that, which I don't know how immediately. Because the smart splitter doesn't work like I thought it did. I thought it would like, I thought basically that the smart splitter, I don't know if we can make it. Basically, the smart splitter would only separate between different objects and not necessarily different, like, different amounts. I thought it would separate by like the amounts and we could like save on space like that, but no, it does not work like that. At least not that I've found out. I think it's just like if you have everything on the same line, then you know you basically can separate them out, which is, you know, fun, but not what we're looking for in this case. So to split everything the way we would like, I would say a buy split at 30 and 30 having 15, that wouldn't work necessarily. But I don't know what else to do. If we fused it all and then split it, that'll just make it make it 30-30 again. And then, I mean, is it just that we have like an excess amount of like whatever, and that gets outputted someplace else? Like we just have an output row, extra iron that gets stored. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? We can have an industrial storage box that takes an input from the top and the bottom row. Okay, I think that works. Because it's excess iron. And maybe that excess iron can be used elsewhere. Maybe we could even try to use it in the awesome shop stuff. We can put it in the awesome sink. I think that's what we're going to try to do then. Is this enough space? I think. No, it is not. So maybe like a merge and split? Yeah, merge and split might be okay. We have the space for it. We're up here, so we can take all of this, have it move upward in between both of these guys. This is in between both of you, right? I have more view here. This is fine. You're taking 30. Okay, never mind. I thought it was an even split. I guess it's only going to be they'll be only able to see that from up here. I don't think it can be even. Then we take another splitter. It's a merge and split, I know. But basically by doing this, we can kind of expand accordingly. Okay. Splitter into constructors that will take 15. And by doing this also, we can take the back ends of these guys, which is going to be the extra 5. Which, I mean, it's going to be even at first, but under load, it'll basically, like, it'll be a lot under load. So, should be fine. This guy, align here. You want this guy to align here. Floor's too steep. Okay, so we need to add some more foundation to this side. Constructor here. This is aligned. And this is aligned. Give me like another second, guys. So, We do this to this, this to this. Then here to here. Have another constructor ready. There we go. So now we should have that ready. And then our excess, okay, we gotta put that there. I'm trying to think here. Our excess, I want to basically merge. I'm gonna actually put another merger, maybe right on top of here. That has an output somewhere. Towards the, what's that? Towards the left. And then maybe we can use that as like a, kind of want to see where the bottom one ends too before I do that. So here are the two smelters. Do we have enough space for two constructors? Because it's not like completely even split iron ingots. Yes, please do iron ingots. Okay, splitter. Do this. I feel like that's more. No, there's not a lot of space here. So we'll do the merge again. That's okay. Okay. Then we split. I wish I had like, well, I don't know. Split here. That's 30 to 30. And then this 30 will get split into 15. Okay. Okay. And then we'll have our 4 constructors. That's a bit close. Let's align it with this first. Something like that. Floor too steep. Oh, just automatically put the foundation there for me. Why don't you? Come on. Be a pal. Wonder how large this is going to end up being. I feel like I'm bridging out the farther along we go, but I'm not too worried because we have infinite space, but just trying to get this kind of in a good way, you know? And then if we have the output guy, let's say the output ends up being like just where I'm at right now. Like the industrial storage ends up like right around here. And there's a thing for over here. So we have a merger that ends up going that way. And that'll be the bottom input. Valid shape. Oh my gosh. That's fine. That's there. And then we'll have a lift. A lift from, what is it? Kind of clips. I don't like how that clips. Really don't like how that clips. What if the merger isn't here? Is over here. Like, what if we say that, like, they have to kind of find their own way to it, you know? This was locked in. These guys, this would obviously have the easiest way of getting over here. So it can go from the back, right? But then this guy would have to lift itself to this direction. Oh, we need iron plates. Oh wow, we actually used a lot of our iron plates here. That's really good. We're trying our best here. Obviously, I don't want to run out of iron plates. I just, you know, I'm happy that we were able to get this far. It does look like it, though. I'm not saying it does not look like we're about to run out. Have a bunch of industrial plates, though. Yeah, that is kind of scary. Huh. I don't know, we might start powering these machines a little early, if you know what I'm saying. Just to make sure that we have stuff in. Anyway. So this goes here. We want this to go here, basically, right? How bad would that be? Huh, that wouldn't be bad at all. Okay. Not the most elegant solution, but a solution. And that'll make all of our screws at a good and well-balanced pace. Technically speaking, since these split 3 ways, and it's getting 30, these are getting 10. And then they'll grow up to be 15, to be 12. But that's okay. Because it's 12 and a half anyway, well, missing 2.5. And accounting for that 2.5 is kind of hard. But I'm hoping that, you know, over time and under load, it'll just fill up. Like this will probably fill up in time. And then, you know, like it's being attacked on both ends. So it should be fine. We're going to do the same thing up there. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hold on. The amount of, you know, effort we put in to drive our everyday lives, it can be rested here, you know, in this calming, satisfactory stream where we're just logistically solving issues that, you know, don't necessarily really matter. Well, you know, not initially anyway. Okay, so these are the constructors. What we want to do, we basically want to get it to where we can get to the down here. Oh, it's over here. Trying to find this want the lift to be like here. Okay. So I just need to get the lift to move up here, and I'll be able to work with whatever we have there. So I think this should be fine, something like this. Maybe that's too far in. It looks too far in. I'll move it up a little bit. Something like that. Mark 1s. That's not right. Okay, I'm gonna put the lift in first and then hope that if that doesn't work, then I don't know. Oh, because it's outside. Silly, silly me. It's outside the barrier of entry. Put the floor hole then like right here. Here? That's where it was. Ugh. Left just a smidge. Like that one. We need a lift. Come on. And I might switch it around. Looks like I did it wrong. I mean, I don't think it shows the top. What? Why is it going in? This is the out. This is the outside. Okay. So we want. Oh wait, this is right. This is right. I'm just used to it being the other way. This way would be good, because then we can kind of wrap it around. I don't know, guys. It's kind of looking okay. The output hole is not the right place. This is the right place. Okay. Conveyor lift. We definitely want this. If this would handle itself. Yes, like this. Okay, 3. Have this guy. Oh, we need it to merge, huh? Merger, merger, merger. There. Okay. I think we should do a test run before we like go on to the next steps. Like right here, probably. Right there. See that kind of like closeness there, that's alright. And then the easier one, we will use the lift again. Over here. That look good straight away. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that looks good to me. All right, now to power all this stuff. Start with a pole here. Have another pole over here. this. This logistics into this. And this comes from the miner down there. That's not being powered, is it? Okay. Well, not really our concern right now. Okay, to be fair, I think I should just come back with the wall holes, because I don't know how I'm going to finish the building. We will just have... We need these guys to be connected. I don't know why these guys aren't connected. I guess I just said call it done after that. Ooh. Okay, so that's good. These guys are connected now. Those guys are connected. If everything's working correctly, this should all, like, properly get through to stuff. I'm gonna attach power because I need to see how everything actually runs. This needs to connect to its brothers over here, I think. This way back. This should be the line. That's not the line? Which one's the power line? No, this is the power line. Oops. I hope it didn't kill all my power. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna take a look at every machine now and make sure that we're all good. This is rods. Rods are good. I'm gonna go upstairs later to check. These are plates. Kind of surprised. I don't know where the back here is the... Oh, we need these to be ironing. Oh, there's no power. This is what we were trying to look for. I just don't want to have to follow up again. Where is the power line here? Oh. Okay. I don't know where this power line is being attached from, but that's okay. This is fine. This is completely fine. And I guess I didn't power you guys, huh? Over here. I kind of have no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Good. Oh, I connected both of these, huh? I wish that worked that way. Okay. Make cast screws. Oh, wait, I just gave you guys. Oh, wait, no, I didn't get the power yet. There. There. Ah, did you hear that symmetry? That beautiful symmetry. Wow. Anyways, head back up. Let's see if the top shelf is working just as well as the bottom shelf. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So this should be connected on the other side to this guy. I think I have another wall like that somewhere else. You hear it constantly powering up and powering down. It's because of the basically it's because there's not a it's not going at full basis yet. I don't mind this kind of like openish setting, I guess. Anything else that doesn't have power right now? What the heck? Isn't this powered now? Because those are powered. Are these... Oh, maybe I just... Yeah, I didn't do anything with these. Okay, so these are rods, I believe. These are the most right. Okay. Rods. Are you not powered too, or? It might be possible. That is, in fact, what happened. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then the last one, which was 4 rods. Okay. Now for you guys. You are the plates manufacturing area. Looks like I got you guys already basically all powered up. Ah. Falling. I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade this guy. There we go. Ah! Guru, you count as another player. How come you're not helping? I have to manage this whole factory all the time. No help from you. You're just sitting there sipping your coffee, like you always do. For shame. For shame. This is plates, right? 1 to 1. And then over here is the ingots. To be used for screws. Right? I sincerely hope that this is a good system, no matter how janky it may look right now. All right, so we'll head down here. We'll fill this guy up. With all the iron that we don't need. Maybe we'll stick these chock full of stuff. Oh wait, why would that need that anyway? Basically just gonna fill this up with as much of the iron stuff that I don't need. It will cause a backup initially, but then I'm hoping that like it'll subside with the use of other items that are extended from it. But yeah, guys, look, we have basic components again. Isn't that great? All right. So let's think about what needs to happen next, right? First of all, these things aren't going to work forever. They're going to get backed up. It's not going to anything. It needs to go to different locations. So what we can do for that, right, is check out our parts and take a look at our next levels, which would be reinforced iron plates, and I think rotors. But does take reinforced? No. Reinforced iron plates take 2 basic components. Rotors take 2 basic components. Modular frames take... So that would be 1 level up. I think modular frames would be 1 level up. So rotors and reinforced iron plates is what comes up next. So let's think here. Let's think reinforced iron plates first, right? Because it's first. And screws and rods versus plates and screws. We're going to be using a lot of screws, right? We could do it to where top half has half of its stuff go to the reinforced iron plates, and then bottom half has half of its screws go towards rotors. And then it'll just kind of work in conjunction like that. So how many screws are needed for, let's make top half rotors. So we'll go to bottom half. So how many screws do we need for reinforced iron plates, right? That's the first thing. We need about 12 screws. Well, which recipe is better in this case? We probably want more, right? So it's either 12 or 50. And that's the big changer here. We are making 50 per minute. So actually, if we took 2 of these constructors, we'd be able to double the amount of reinforced iron plates that we usually make. That sounds good to me. And then for the amount of plates, I think we only need 1 constructor for that, right? Or 1 output for iron plates if we did that, right? 18. That's about 20, right? You know what we could do? This output for extra iron, since it's 1-to-1, we could take this iron and make plates from it. Right? Because we're taking, what, 10? And we don't need that many. We need more screws than plates. So if we did like another constructor here, would that be a bad thing? I don't think it'd be a bad thing. Let's do that. We'll have another constructor. It's getting in 10 per... No. This 30 is getting separated into 15. Okay, Okay, math. All right, math. So you're starting with 60, right? That 60 is getting turned into 30, right? 30. That 30 is then getting divided again 3 ways into 10. So 10 is coming out of this guy, coming out of the top guy, and those two are going to add into 20, because this is 30 getting split here, so it's 10 here. That 10 is getting split there, 10's coming down here, so that's 20. So 20, we're going to underclock this for iron plates. Did like, let's power this real quick so I can see. Okay, so that's, so if I was to throw some ingots in there right now, would that change the number? We can kind of see it. I kind of don't want to like math this out. 24. Okay, wait, this is all about ratios, right? So that's 20 per minute. If we said 20, if this is taking in 30, outputting 20, that's 3 over 2. And what we want is what would happen if, okay, math guy here, right? Math guy, just be math guy. 30 over 20, right? 30 outputs 20. And now you're having 20 being put in. So then if you did the whole thing with 20 over x, 20 times there, that's 40, 30x. That's 30x equals 40, so that's 4 over 3. Or 3 over 4. 75%? Maybe? It already chewed on the iron I gave it. I was close, but no tomato. Okay, it's not 72, maybe it's 70%. $21. 68%. I'm really underclocking this. 67%? Oh my god. I don't think 66% is gonna be it. We don't want it to clog up. We want it to be just enough, you know? Okay, 19.8. We'll do that. 19.8. Underclocking it to 66% speed. That'll give us 13.2 plates per second. 13.2 plates. Is that enough for the reinforced iron plates down here? It's a little bit underneath. With 13.2, we're going to be lagging behind a lot. So like we need a little bit more to be added to this, right? But I don't know really where to get the extra iron from, because nothing else really had excess other than the screws. We can still use these extra plates. I think we just need to like merge it, and then merge it from where the plates are coming from, and then maybe have that as like an additional. So we're getting like 20 per minute over here. If we said 20 plus 13, What's the number, right? I didn't want the ingot. We're getting, yeah, about 13.2 per minute. Is this thing trying to tell me it can do more than this? Because it's not going nearly as swimmingly. Like, it's increasing in number. I don't know why. We'll leave it at that. So, if we said for it to try to... How about this, right? We watch it for a little bit. We have it, like, you know, try to do its own thing for a little bit. And then if it needs the additional support, we'll relook at it. Because I just think it might just be enough, you know? It might be able to reach the 18 that it could be. Just not fully. So I'm gonna put it back up. Yeah. And we're just gonna use one of these, and then we're gonna grab another 20 from over here and merge it with that. So maybe we take the output of this. Well, I don't know yet. All right, here, this is all the way, we'll just go put it all up here. I'm just glad we're on the world grid. I'm glad that we actually have some semblance of an idea of how things are supposed to be, like, organized. So we take one of these guys, so we need a merger up here. Merge. They put some cat photos on Twitter too. Okay, we have that. Merge. Here. Then we will have this connect long ways into... Okay, don't act like you didn't see. Come on. Okay. And because of this, these are all gonna have to get lifted, basically. But these plates would come into here. And these will then come into here. That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, so these plates are now merged. It's like, you know, however much is coming from here. And then this, we'll say that this is like... I don't want to call it 20, but it's working like a 20 right now. I don't know if we'll keep like that. We'll work as double, so we'll say that it's all together. It's gonna be like however much we need. We'll pretend like it's the actual thing we need, which is the 2 sets of this around 36 plates. And we're going to take 100 screws from here. Probably these 2. And merge up here. Probably want to merge with the second one. No, merge with this one. Right right here. And have 2 lifts. Because we cool like that. And we'll have another lift here. And we'll have something like this. So we see this right here. Gosh, I'm trying to like see to align it with what I want it to align. Okay, there. So then we'll back it up like 2 and hold that there. Lift. Lift. What's coming out of here is 50, right? Yes. So we're gonna have to have Mark II stuff come from here soon, which is okay. It's just like we just gotta be aware because we don't want any like super backlogs because of the wrong reasons and all that. There we go. You'll then have the assembler. Assembler is going to make our reinforced iron plates. Wait. This is double and this is double, so we need to split them off too. So make some more room. Or, you know, we can make use of the space here. Since we said that we were only going to have reinforced iron plates on this floor. Make use of the space here. Have them like curve out, you know? Rotors? No problemo. Rotors, I think I saw. Oh, I guess they weren't in the first one. The rotors. We also got to, in the end, have an output system for all of these things. Have them all in the same kind of row. So all the exits, output ports are going to come to the same location. Have like, you know, their possibly their own separate, or since we have the smart splitter, kind of their own location. And then have a awesome sync type of maneuvering to have everything like make tickets for us in excess, you know? At least until we need something else out of it, and then we remove that part of it and all that stuff. That's not now. We're doing that later. I think we'll have it like right here and right here. A little bit on the edge. Just split this. Split this. There we go. And these, what's coming out of here is 100. So we gotta be using the Mark IIs here. So 100 divided by 2, that is 50. So that's gonna require Mark I lines. What we'll do, since this line is gonna be like towards the right, maybe we have this only go on left side ones. This is the merger, so we don't need to worry about that. This would just calm down and stop. God. One, two. There, there. No, there, there. Stop. There. It really likes that location. Ugh. I tried so hard. Oh, wait. No, you know what I can do? I can, do... Stop. I can put... Oh no, that's gonna ruin things. No? Because this is a merger, so it won't come out. You can do this. And then have this. I don't know. I was just trying to block it off. There we go. Just like that. So that's one of the plates, and then the other of the plates can go here. Okay. Then this one here, since it's the most right, it can probably can't afford. This is what I was talking about, guys. I'm getting kind of scared. Should be fine. I'll just grab the plates over here. Thank you for your... These are rods. Right. These are 1-to-1. Let's wait. I'm getting 20 per minute here, and I'm only using 20 per minute, so I only have 20 per minute coming out of here. Well, I have the other 20 up here, so I have another 40 up here. Those aren't even going to be used, so we're good. There. That's pretty simple. Actually, he literally just said don't do that. Wish I could make it look clean, but hold on. And then probably need this somehow to work. Thinking like maybe 2 lifts. This work. Okay. Have these 2 connect on the same power pole. Back here. Somewhere back here. Actually gonna have to do the right angle here just in case. There we go. Well, that's the 7th link. And then we gotta tell this guy what he's gotta do. Make bolted iron plates. Wait. Did I read this wrong? It actually needs 90 per minute to be optimal. And 250. Oh, crap. Okay, so... this isn't good. And this isn't good. In fact, this whole other assembler isn't good. What the fuck? I thought I was I was looking at the components and I wasn't thinking about the... I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Okay, well, let's see. So these screws need to be 150. 150. Doesn't this mean that... And it needs 90. So this is 20. The other one's 20. And then this is, you know, barely 20. So that's not good. So I have 80 total on the 1-to-1 skill. What the hell? How am I supposed to get that? Well, it's gonna be suboptimal no matter what I do. Alright, well, first I gotta upgrade these. I feel like that's a really big blow, you know? Stuff needs to reach there at a faster rate. Not all of these need to be there. I'm just upgrading them for the sake of upgrading them, you know. Does this make this any better? We definitely need the amount of screws that we need then. This is taking 150, right? I think it's not getting enough screws already as it is. 150. So I guess we just... Oh, 250. What the fuck? $200. Okay, maybe we gotta use the lesser amount. Hold on. $30 and $60. That's much better. But now it's under consuming. This is not fun to figure out. 250 with 50 screws, no, 50 per minute coming out of these. So that's 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. No, not even 250. That's 200. This is 200. And then we have to bring one down for 250. That is ridiculous. Plus, we still have the assemblers upstairs. I think we can't do the other recipe. It's just way too intensive on our stuff. We have to go for the lesser amount, which means we have to rethink the entire assembler process here. It's just too much. So it needs an input of 30 and 60, right? So we can do that. Hmm, 30 and 60. So, man, that really grinds me a little bit, man. I really thought I had this. So, if this needs 30 iron plates per minute, is this gonna be like 30 iron plates per minute? This is 40 being made here. And then I think the input here is fine for what we need. Because this is 30, right? Because this is a full 20, and then this is like less than 20. So this should be okay for what we need. I think it's the screws that is too much now. It needs like 60, and we're outputting like 100 into it. So it's not like a clean merge. See, this is where the smart splitter, where I thought the smart splitter could come in handy, because then we could just split it. But if we split the screws and then if we have another assembler, we would need more. We'd have to bring this one in. But the plates upstairs aren't being used. So maybe that's what we do. We have another one come in. We split this off to 50 each. It'll be underclocking on screws just a slight bit. And then we'll be able to maximize our plates by just a little bit more. Because yeah, this is just gonna overflow. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like the best idea for now. Which really sucks, because like I obviously didn't want to bring this guy in, like this last part, but what else we can do? There we go. So then this is coming in. This is now 20 and 20 and almost 20. So then that's gonna almost overload. And then since this is a splitter, we'll split this out to where the second assembler then takes the rest and makes do with what it gets. And these are the screws. Over here. This might be what we have to do for now. Unfortunately, we used some reinforced iron plates on this, but it is what it is. All right. Put this in here, put this in here. I think that's what we have to do. It's using all of the plates that we have down here, basically, and a little bit more. And then some, and then like, you know, half the screws down here. I think that's a proper plan. It's still gaining a lot of screws, though. I hope that whatever backlogs it will be able to come back and underclock what needs to be underclocked for it. If that makes any sense. Oh, well, it's probably not doing well right now because this isn't even on. So, on. And then probably need to contain these. Yes, we have to contain these separately because the top one will be separated as well. I would like to merge them. this way? This way. No, give it more space. This building is ever expanding. Like the mod has no end. Logistics. Merger. I don't know why I did that. It's in my quick sheet. I don't know why I don't use my quick sheet that often. It's kind of hard, you know? I don't know how, like, you know, regular PC gamers do it, but, like, not having everything, like, in, like, the vicinity of your hand, it's not like I'm used to moving my hand on my keyboard that quickly. At least not yet. I hope I get that far. Gotta put this back. Here. That's good. Okay, then we got the reinforced iron plates coming out here to the industrial storage. Perfect. Now for upstairs in the rotors, which tells me that modular frames are going to be downstairs for ease of access. All right, so these are our rods and our screws are down, well, actually over here. Surprisingly, plates is out of the way in this case, which is really good for us. We did plan this pretty well. And by plan, I mean have coincidences brought to us very easily, very well. Okay. So, for this, we need screws and rods. I'm gonna bring out the assembler first this time and not mess this up. For this, I don't need copper rotors, those aren't good. I mean, they could be good, but I want to do 100 per minute and then 20 rods per minute. That is simplistic. That is very simplistic. Everything that you need to know right in front of you. If we dared, like, you know, put down like 2, we could merge 2 iron rods and that would be overwhelming for it to be 30. And then, well, let's see. If it's 5 and 20 and 25 and 100, I don't want to do that kind of math. It's a lot of proportions. Anyway, yeah, let's do. If we split it, that'd be 7.5. So technically speaking, we could take a portion of it off later. I think for now we'll just, yeah, we can also just have a direct line and just call it 15 and 45 divided by 2. What's that? 45 over 2, 22.5. And it needs 20, right? What it said it needed? Yeah. What if we take 3 of these, merge them, then split it, and that'll make 22.5 into 2 assemblers. Yeah, that makes sense. It'll be a little bit above, but not too much. I think I like that. First things first, well, for 2 assemblers, that means we need 200 screws. So we're using all of the screws over here. But we have, how many leftover screws down here? We have like 100. I think that's okay. If we need more, if we ever need more iron anything, we still have this guy over here. You gotta remember, This guy over here is our ace in the hole. Basically speaking, right? This guy is a normal ore. We put a Mark II on it. That's another 120 that we could pick up from any time, any place. What's this over here? This is limestone, right? Getting distracted. Yes. Stop getting distracted. That's the thing. Limestone was over here. It's way closer to our iron. Wait, is this another iron node? Yeah. Right here. Another iron node. So, worst case scenario, we just pick it up over here as like a extra portion and it gets matched up, you know? That makes me think that we have like an iron storage facility kind of like more upwards this way. Like all the portions of iron materials get stuck inside like a storage facility. And we're just working on these three for this. That makes me feel less bad about like having it not completely optimal. But I definitely want to make sure that all the storage containers for this portion is in a similar area that gets put up to the front or something like that. I don't think I got labels from the fix-it components, so, you know, we'll work on that when we get to it. Let's find out. So we need 200 for 2 assemblers. And then we're gonna merge 2, and so I think we're gonna actually have to extend this a little. Let's see. Let's merge. It's 100 for each, right? So we gotta merge both, like gonna get 2 mergers. This is the output, right? Yes. Don't know why that took so much mental energy for me to see that. Boy. There. We'll need a merger for these guys. I'm going to merge 3 of them. So align this with that, down a little bit. There. And then I think these are still all under 60. Okay. I'm failing to see how, like, great it is. 1, 2. Oh, I hate how it doesn't stop me sometimes. Okay. Then this is gonna get merged on this side. Just realized that it didn't need a right angle on these, but that's okay. Now we have both of these merged. And then we have that merged, and then it's gonna split. Because that's a smart splitter. Because then it'll be 22.5 instead of 7.5. I don't know why they introduced odd. They really just did it for the sake of gameplay. I would do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Assembler. So this is the rods, and this is the, if we had it more aligned with where this is, it'd be farther up. So I think we're gonna do that. 3, 5. 5 seems too far, actually. And we'll remove it once it's done. Okay. A lot of foundations, but iron plates is another thing entirely. So now we have the assemblers ready. I'm going to align these kind of, get in front of it actually. Probably a better idea. Probably going to try to align these in a way where it's like attached to that, and then this is like an easy access to this as well. This is 100, so we need our 2 belts. Both these. And 22.5. This one's gonna have to, let's say, like this. Bears an invalid shape. And then have the, maybe a lift. Yes, that direction. This guy. And just have you like basically go up here. Can't afford because I ran out of plates. I'll head back down to go get some more. Actually, I don't have to. We'll just grab these plates over here. Oh, I'm over here trying to put the plates back in, not take them out. Anyway. 3. I'm like this. Then have this move over here like this. Oh, that looks good, nice. All right, cool. We could do this. I just want to see it's clipping this. Not bad, not bad at all. And then these are rotors. You guys notice here, you have a lot of space in between these guys, so I'm just gonna actually put 2 of these guys up. And have this guy go all the way over here. On the corner. And then, you know, sure, have another wall socket. It looks weird right now, but as we go along, it'll make more sense. This should be 100. Yes. 50 times 2, merged, 100. So it should basically, should be okay for the remainder of the game. Yeah. Because of that, these guys are always going to be building screws. There's always going to be extra rods, and they'll be feeding into the plate machine, which is good. I like that. I really do. All right. I didn't think we'd actually get this far. I'm actually happy about this. Screws, reinforced iron plates, rotors. We got those coming in. Oh, I guess we should bag the rotors. Well, I don't think... I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I feel like the rotors might be split up a bit later on. I'm scared too, because modular frames are a thing. Like, and those require to be in assemblers. Actually, let's just take a look at all the assembling machines here. For stators, well, that has nothing to do with iron. Does that have something to do with iron? No. Well, that's 10 per minute. We're making how many rotors right now? 4. So in other words, we would need to have either another assembler up here, or have the other mine kind of... These other 2 mines probably be like another rotor station specifically for it, you know? Because this is like a general iron thing, right? We want general iron in this section. Kind of our saving grace, to be fair. 2 per minute. 2 per minute for smart plating. That's really good. And then versatile framework. That's 2.5 modular frames. I feel good about this so far. I don't feel too bad. I'm feeling like we can definitely power through here. It's these like mergers here between here that I think are probably going to be in like different like locations / scenarios. Because like this requires concrete, iron, and coal to be all in the same kind of location. That or one of the 3 needs to be transported to the other. Modular frames are gonna need 3 and 12, and I don't know how many things we're doing down here. I'm gonna take a look real quick. We should be doing about 5 per minute. So technically speaking, if we just took off of this 10, that 10 could be... We can take off 3. Heck, we could probably just split off of one of these instead of adding them in, and then just have that split be put into for modular frames. Yeah, we'll just have one of these actually just split as 2 into 2 modular frame machines. It's just that we also need rods. You can probably use the rods down here. Yeah, that's fine. Because then this can just jump over. So yeah, let's do smart plating down here. Or not smart plating, modular frames down here. Excuse me for a moment. These guys are encroaching on my territory. I turned off Furiosa. He's over on the other side of the power zone. So we should be fine about that. Alright. I'm scared because I don't want to end up having to deal with raising the height of things. Just like here probably, and like here. Both of these are going to be making modular frames. I was thinking that instead of merging, we would have splitter here. Left. Okay. So that would be good. And then have the rods kind of pop over. This is rods, right? How many rods does it need? Because I'm outputting 15 per minute here. They only need about like 2 for modular frames, right? No, 3. So I'm getting 2.5, which is almost, you know, but not really. It needs 15, so I need 2. Didn't I have an excess upstairs of rods? Let's check it out. We need 12, right? 12 per minute. How many rods per minute is generating upstairs, and do we need to take it downstairs? It's 22.5, so 5 in excess, and we need 12. No, I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing that. That's no. No. Instead, we'll just merge these. Merge the rods here. It'll be fine. And if we need to gather more rods, we have more iron elsewhere. I'm feeling better about this already. Merge. Do we want to merge? Is that what we want to do? Well, oh yeah, merge then split up here, right? Okay, that makes sense. So we put like a splitter here. Yeah, like receive stuff from this end. Does this fit into this? And then does this fit into this? That makes sense. And then if we then merge these two over here. There. Here. And then merge this here. We can right angle this. Back 2. Bam. And then we can do a lift. Turn around. It's probably not fully straight, but yeah, it wants to probably be one more higher, but nah. We do that. That'll be 30 coming in, split back into 15. That 15 will be just enough for the 12. The 2.5 will be just under the amount needed for reinforced plates here. To be honest, we put this at the back. I mean, if we do it this way, then well, I guess we need more foundation. Boo-hoo. Okay. Now we'll just connect it. That's fine. All right. I'm hoping that this is good enough. The rod should be overcome, and the plates should be like, you know, as slow as they are, they should come in kind of almost on time each time. So it'll be a little bit underclocked or underperforming, but not too much. So there'll be there's some underperformances in this, and I know that, but like, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Toggle UI mouse. I think this is fine. Like, it's not like the most professional looking build, But it's the Sinvo build, you know? It's something we made together. Especially this top half with all the smoke and stuff. I can't switch my stuff here. Anyways. What's the next part? The next part is smart plating, and that requires reinforced iron plates. That's probably where the other one's going to be going to. We'll split that off. And rotors. So basically we need to take one of these rotor machines downward, or one of these downward, right? Give me using a floor hole. And then will you take one of the other, not this one of the reinforced iron plates from here. Perhaps we will use the top thing here, kind of stretch it around, and then have that start making reinforced iron plates. And we'll just keep going with it. And then I really think it's based on the advantage of need. You know? Well, why is this the way it is? I think this was where Furiosa used to be. No, this was a concrete guy. I don't know where he is. Anyway. But unfortunately, I think that ends today. We've already clocked out about 3 hours, which is crazy to me because it feels like we've only been here for like an hour. But I don't want to like overdo my boundaries here. So, you know, yeah, we did a lot. We did absolutely a lot. A lot of logistics. A lot of stuff like that. Maybe I'll post just the entire stream as its own thing. Just the whole VOD. Just logistic episode. Because I don't think people want like multiple episodes of logistics. At least, you know, just have them as mega episodes until more interesting things occur. Unless you really like the math and really like to just chill out with me, you know, playing with pipes and conveyors and stuff. So, thank you guys for watching. If you've never watched my channel before, and you're just watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and like this video. It helps me out and makes me, you know, be able to continue doing stuff like this and realize the greatness of it. If you have any sort of recommendations or anything like that, just be sure to follow me on Twitter or, you know, just talk to me anywhere else. So, again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.